Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we sift through the sources to bring you surprising insights and maybe a shortcut to being well informed. Today we're exploring a really compelling question. Okay, let's unpack this a bit. We've pulled 12 scriptural passages, selected pretty much at random from a diverse set of texts.
Yeah, quite diverse. Things like the Charles Thompson Bible, which is that unique Septuagint translation, right?
Exactly, and Young's literal translation, very word for word, and even the Book of Enoch giving that broader perspective.
That intertestamental view.
Right. So this breadth, we hope, helps us see how ideas about, divine presence pop up across different traditions. Our mission really is to see if a deeper theological framework, maybe an interconnected one, emerges from what looks like randomness. So for you, our listener, here's the central question we're wrestling with. How does an infinite, transcendent, divine presence actually manifest in our world? And crucially, what does it mean when that presence feels, well, absent? Our sources pretty quickly pointed towards a core theme. We're calling it the modalities of divine presence and absence.
Modalities.
Yeah.
Like the different ways or modes.
Exactly. Just the different ways the divine is understood to be present and absent in human experience and creation, all of it.
Okay. And what's fascinating here, I think, is the paradox right at the foundation. How God is shown as both completely all-encompassing, cosmic.
Like in Nehemiah 9.6, creator of the heaven and the heaven of heaven with all their host, huge scale.
Precisely, that cosmic presence. But then you also get this incredibly intimate, localized presence. Think about Job 39.28. It's about a bird on a rock, untamable. It reflects God's wisdom in creation, sort of operating on its own terms. A natural presence.
Okay, so cosmic and natural.
And then there's the really tangible, Leviticus 26.11. God promises, I will set my tabernacle among you, like a physical dwelling.
Right there with the people.
But that tangible presence, it isn't always stable, is it?
No, you're right. That brings up 1 Samuel 6.1.
Yeah. The ark of the Lord was in the country of the Philistines 7 months. That's a powerful image of, well, dislocated presence, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Dislocated. Yeah, that's a great word for it. The sacred object, the symbol of presence captured. So if presence can be that tangible, even dislocated, what about when it's maybe not what people expect?
Or when it's promised but not yet fully there.
Exactly. Like Numbers 24.17, a star shall spring up from Jacob, a future thing, a prophesied presence.
And other sources, like Enoch, pick up on that figure, call him the Son of Man, a judge.
Right. But then look at Matthew 10.34. It's pretty shocking. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
So the arrival of this presence is actually divisive, creates conflict.
Yeah. And then there's the sacrificial aspect. Romans 5.7, God confirmeth his love for us because while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. Presence through sacrifice.
Which adds another whole layer. And, human actions seem absolutely crucial in how this presence is felt or engaged with.
Yeah, so?
Well, Amos 5.4 offers this conditional presence. It says, seek good and not evil that you may live, and so the Lord will be with you.
So our choices matter directly. Ethics invite presence.
Seems so. And then Numbers 25.1 describes a kind of reactive presence. Phinehas shows zeal for me, and that zeal stayed my wrath from Israel.
Wow, so human action influencing the divine response.
Directly. And look at Ezekiel 20.1. Elders come to inquire of the Lord, but they sit before the prophet.
So a mediated presence. There's a structure, a go-between.
Exactly. It makes you think, doesn't it? How our choices aren't just local. They're shown as having these, cosmic consequences for divine engagement.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground on presence, cosmic, natural, tangible, prophesied, divisive, conditional. But what about the other side? That feeling of absence. When the divine feels far away, the texts don't ignore that, do they?
No, definitely not. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, absence is portrayed in really powerful ways. Psalms 22.1, it's heart-wrenching. Oh God, my God, attend to me. Why hast thou forsaken me?
That cry of felt absence, so personal and often linked to messianic suffering, right?
Exactly. The chosen one experiencing abandonment. And then there's Psalms 89.48, which touches on a more, maybe ultimate absence. It asks, what man is there who can live and not see death? It points towards Sheol.
The realm of the dead in ancient thought. Separation from the living God.
A profound separation. And even in a text like Enoch, you find passages where God seems to withdraw, letting evil run its course for a time before intervention.
So it's a challenging theme. Divine presence isn't always obvious or active in the way we might expect. This has been quite the deep dive. It really shows a dynamic, complex, often paradoxical relationship, doesn't it, between the divine and the human?
Absolutely. From the vast cosmos to an ark captured by enemies, from prophecy to personal cries of abandonment.
What seems to connect it all is this ongoing, shifting dialogue. Divine will, human experience, human choice.
It shows a presence that isn't static. It's responsive, revealed in ways we might not anticipate. Challenges our neat little boxes. Which really raises a key question, I think, for you listening. How does this intricate dance of presence and absence, the cosmic scale right down to the deeply personal feeling, how does that shape our own understanding? Our understanding of faith, of hope, even how we navigate moments of profound suffering or confusion?
So what does this all mean for you? Maybe take a moment to think about these different modalities we discussed. How do they resonate? Do they maybe shift how you see those times when the divine feels incredibly close or mysteriously far away? Something to ponder?